So is Instagram dead? Or is it at least dead for photographers? Well, let's rewind the clock back 10 years, back in 2012 when I jumped on the platform called Instagram. So when I first started on this platform, I was a 24-year-old punk kid who did not know the first thing about photography. I thought I knew everything there was to know about photography because goodness knows I had a smartphone and you could use different filters and all that kind of stuff. And I'll even post a photo like right here of what I looked like at that point. And to be honest with you, I jumped on the Instagram platform because there was a girl I had a crush on, and I knew that she was on the platform. I thought, shoot, I want to get as close as I can to this girl. But let's take a trip back down memory lane, back to what Instagram used to be. So for those who are kind of fairly new on Instagram, was not always all about the short form video content. It was more kind of push towards, like, you know, showing your photos, the different photos you capture, whether it be of sunsets, of clouds, of just random crap. Like, and then at one point, the popular thing was that you took a photo of the food that you were about to eat. So it was like a food pic. And I'll post another photo like right here. And honestly, those were the days I always remember I enjoyed, I laughed, and there was one specific kind of trend that was for the longest time going on and on about Instagram. And that was called Throwback Thursday, where you would throw up a photo of your childhood, of like you as like a 5-year-old, and say like, this is what I looked like back then, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, you look so young and so small. But now, as we fast forward to 2022, Instagram is now focused more on the short form video content. You know, they've actually released statements saying that they're gonna be suppressing photos, they're going to be suppressing anything that's not short form video. And coming from a photographer's point of view, I have to ask the question, do you think that Instagram is dead? Make sure you tell me in the comments below, because honestly, in my eyes, when they came out with those announcements that they're going to be more focused on the short form video content, it really bothered me. And I've talked with and I've also watched other YouTubers who have all basically said the same thing, like, you know, that they remember the days of where you could see what your friends were posting, you could see the activity they were doing, like the people that they followed, the photos they liked. Back when hashtags, you know, good old hashtags, when they were like a necessity on the platform. And, you know, as the years progressed, things started to change, and people were just posting random stuff, and they were getting away from the whole Throwback Thursday, the whole Man Crush Monday, the whole Woman Crush Wednesday, all that stuff was kind of going away. And then about a year and a half or so ago, Instagram really started pushing out more of the video content. And about a year or so ago, and I could be wrong about this, you know, you can correct me in the comments, make sure if I'm wrong. They released a statement, the CEO of Instagram released a statement saying that they were going to be focusing more on short form video content than they were on actual just basic photographs. Now, going back to the whole being a photographer thing, that really upset me because I've used this platform for over 10 years now. Kind of just carbon dated myself a little bit because I'm 34, I jumped on this when I was 24, but it was really kind of frustrating. So after doing a lot of extensive research, I came across an app that a lot of other photographers, creators use, and it's called Vero. It kind of, to me, it's like what Instagram used to be. Now, I'm not saying that I'm quitting Instagram. I'm not saying that at all. I still will be posting Instagram photos, not photos, obviously, Instagram short form video, but with Vero, you can post anything from photos, video, maybe links to trailers for movies that you're excited about. And it's starting to become pretty well known. And it's actually been around for a little while. Since 2016, this app has been around. You know, you have famous people on there like Zack Snyder, you know, he directed some of the DC comic book movies. There's so many other people like Peter McKinnon, the bigger YouTuber, Matt Hapoja. I think that's how I pronounce his name. Hapoja? Yeah, Hapoja. Sorry, Matt, if you're watching this, I apologize. But there's other bigger creators as well that are starting to go to this platform. Now, they're not quitting Instagram, just like me. I'm not quitting Instagram. But they wanted to go to somewhere where they could really kind of show their creativity. Because I was actually watching a video recently of Peter McKinnon when he was talking about how It used to be he'd be gaining at least 1,000 followers a day, and now he's actually losing followers a day on Instagram because he can't really post photos on there anymore. It's more they just want short form video content, and that's it. So my honest, sincere question to you who are watching this is, do you believe that Instagram is dead? Or do you believe that it can be resurrected? Because honestly, in my honest opinion, Instagram is dead. At least from the photographer's point of view, it's dead, because that's really what it initially was started out as. It had the old school logo. I'll put a picture of what it looked like right here. But that's what Instagram was to me and to others. I was talking actually with the person that's actually filming this for me. He's one of my good friends, Killdeer25, and we were just talking about how we remember the days of when you were able to just go on there and just throw up a picture of like a sunset that you thought was really cool, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's such a cool photo, like, oh my gosh, you're so talented. But now you can't do that with Instagram. You know, there's a lot of different platforms that come and go. Like Tumblr is one of them. Twitter's now under fire. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video that I don't even want to dive into or get my hands dirty with. But as a photographer, my honest opinion of the whole change that has happened with Instagram is that I understand why they're wanting to keep up with the trends. They're wanting to compete with TikTok, with YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. But from a photographer's perspective, Instagram is dead. And I hate to say that because I love Instagram. It's fun to talk to people. It's fun to share photos, videos, all that kind of stuff. But if you are interested in checking out Vero, I'll put a link in the description below for both the iOS store and the Google Play Store, so you can download this. It was at one point only available on the iOS platform and the Android platform, but you can now actually download it on your computer as well. So make sure you guys check that out. And if you guys want more kind of videos and topics surrounding this, make sure you tell me in the comments below. And honestly, as always, guys, thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Hit the like button and the subscribe button, because I'm gonna be doing a lot more, going back to the roots of why I started my channel here on YouTube with, helping you guys with photography tutorials and so much more. And we'll catch you guys next time.